I think that that's probably most in my interest at the moment. Starting to reevaluate my game here just because I'm not getting my goddamn claim. Please, game, give it to me. I just want to go conquering here. I think we could change our laws now, if I'm not mistaken. So let's actually take a look here. The church levies, or do we want church taxation? We want taxation. Simply because they don't really provide us with much troops as is. And they give us more money. Not a bunch more money, but at least it's something. So you just took a opinion hit because I just upped the taxes. So we're actually going to give you the money. Give you more of an opinion. Can we actually marry you off? Let's take a look. Arrange a marriage with yourself. Oops. Okay. I don't know if I can actually marry my priest or not. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. I know that that's in our features here. Priests can inherit titles, but I believe that's it. So we can't marry them off. You know what? This is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take you off of fabricating claim over there. We're going to fabricate a claim. Let's take a look here. I'm probably going to want, what is this? Golden Heart, because we have 3 holdings and then 2 open holdings. Open slots, 4 holdings. So we're going to do that. We'll watch it fires right away. That'd be great. Then we go into the negative. So it looks like we're going west and not east, which is fine for me, because once we get this claim here, let's actually take a look at what the haps and the craps is over here. So the High Lordship of Golden Head is just these 3 provinces. So if I get Golden Heart here, we'll just immediately start fabricating over here and smashing some faces. Come on, make me that money. Money, 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 money. Making 3.12 ducats a month here, and it's gonna be $1.47 to do our shipyard. I'm thinking that after, if we ever get to that point of working our way of conquering the Summer Isles up here, that we might actually have the ability, or at least the diplomatic range, to come up here into Dornish lands, or maybe into like Lys or something, and start getting a couple of alliances with some of these people. Not that I really think that I need them, because I feel like if I conquer enough of this stuff, I'm going to be powerful enough just to come in here and just steamroll and just take Westeros for myself. Looks like Pike's doing really well. How much land do you guys got? Lord Reaver Roderick. Well, that sucks. Looks like our Justiciar has died trying to fabricate me that claim. So let's see if we can find somebody else. Alright, so we've got my daughter here who has a chance of dying, might I add, if I send her off to somebody else. But she has a higher diplomacy score here. So we're going to do that. And she's got a really high opinion of us. Let's put her right back over there and try to do it again. Alright, so you are a different daughter. Let's unpause the game here. Let's assign you a guardian. Let's go to rank. Okay, this guy doesn't like us at all. So, oh wait, no. What happened here? Somebody just, why is this guy a Basilisk Islander? Why? He should be my culture. Oh, too bad, dude. You're gonna have to go piss off, because we want a Nathi person there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, that's not what I wanted to do here. Let's take a look at my courtiers. Let's go to actually to find character. We'll go to my religion, my culture. Let's see if we can find a content person. Okay, so we can make you, let's grant landed title for the city of Koprok. Alright, so since we booted the other guy, we still need to have assign a guardian. So we're going to go to rank, and we're going to do this guy here. Actually, he probably has too many of them, so we're going to actually do the guy that I just gave him the title to. So you're my next son. Let's have you educated, good with numbers. We are going to spend measly 10 gold for the 2 learning, just in case firstborn son dies. We have a backup. We don't want him to be a bumbling idiot here, so we actually really want him to have some decent traits here. So I gained the trait Poor Fighter. So I wonder if that improves that. Is that the next step up, or is that something else? Oh, okay. All right, excellent. So let's... Oh. So I'm now wounded, but at least I'm a poor fighter. It looks like it didn't improve at all my very poor military ruler, Malice here. But at least we have some martial ability. A little bit. Alright, counselors, let's see what else we can do here. Since we are not trying to sabotage that province anymore, let's do it over here to Golden Heart. Because screw those people. We want their land. Hunt subversives. We don't want that. We don't care. Actually, since you guys are Corsair over here, why don't we have you do that? We'll have you proselytize over here in the Isle of Flies. Probably should have been doing that since the beginning. But I completely forgot that these guys had their own little pirate placeholder religion. Alright, let's take a look at our intrigue, see if we can do anything of note here. We can recruit another court physician, but we don't need to do that. We can spend some money and have a summer fair or a feast. We don't want to do either of those because we don't want to spend the money. Alright, my friend, my lady friend here, who's depressed and married to my brother. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a move. All right, so I had this little tryst here with my brother's wife, and we have fallen in love with her, which is excellent because we fulfilled that ambition. And boy, there's going to be that good possibility of having bastard children now. You know what? We have so much purity here. Ooh. Actually, we're going to do the See the Realm Prosper because I don't know when the hell I'm going to get the event to actually get the claim, so we're going to do this. And we have one child here, which is my second son. We are going to assign you to myself. Perfect. So here's the thing, is that the education option here, to educate your child, to give them, either the expensive education, the middle education option, or the poor education. Apparently, since I educated my daughter here, and I'm only the level 1 in the stewardship rank, I gave her a high education, and she took the stewardship ability here, or life skill, I guess. And because she had the top education, she became a brilliant steward. Okay, so he's unlanded. I don't really care. As you arrive at court, you see Makhan fix you with steely gaze. Oh, he knows that I've been sleeping around. She confessed. Oh, okay. Whatever. Let's see if my brother, see if he hates my guts. Oh, he does. I can disinherit him. Oh, no, I can't, because he's... I can plot to kidnap him. Or kill him. Let's not do that. He's got some pretty decent traits here. He doesn't look like he's going to be any kind of threat to me. Okay, so somebody else, my nephew. All right, wow. My quick, attractive nephew. So we are going to actually assign you to somebody. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Let's actually marry you off to somebody else. Okay, so none of my children. So we're going to do... You're 6 years old. Let's have somebody be young. 9. Yeah, let's do this 9-year-old here. Let's go into... So we have no plots that we can possibly do, unfortunately. Okay, you have an okay opinion of me. Let's go ahead and do that. We need to give you a wife. Let's give you this 32-year-old seductress. All right. So you're my chief general. That's right. I don't know why I didn't give you a wife in the beginning. When you marry these people off, you automatically get a little bit of a opinion boost. Okay, so we get some more money. Great. All right, second son can become deceitful or he can become honest. Let's hope he becomes honest. Excellent. Who are you guys? Peasant revolt. I don't remember ever getting an event to actually sabotage their province, but let's gain the purity here. I don't remember ever getting the pop-up to sabotage their province, but they're fighting a huge peasant revolt here. And it's more troops than he has, so these peasants are going to win. Alright, so I gain a marshal. And we get some more gold. We're getting all those really good collecting taxes events here. Eventually, we'll be able to afford another claim. If we ever get it. Okay, so my brother has a child. Oh, this is my bastard. Since he's sickly, we are going to denounce the child. He's worried about my newborn son. Go ahead and try to save him. I don't think he's going to be saved. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't. He'll probably die. Looks like the treatment was unsuccessful. So he doesn't get any other kind of negative modifiers there, unfortunately. Usually when they fail to heal the person in question, they end up getting some sort of negative modifier. Other enthusiasts who share your interest in miniature armies. So let's actually seek some kindred spirits here. I think I can change my focus again, but we're kind of rolling in with all these awesome martial traits here. Okay, so third son here is sick. You may make your way to the small hovel where the gaming enthusiasts are gathered. Bodyguards kick open the shack's ramshackle door and announce your presence to the bewildered peasant teenagers inside. Wow. As your armored guards stand at silent attention along the walls of the hut, you do battle with your wooden army. The dice rolls your way, and soon your army is the last to remain on the standing on the board. The frightened striplings watch in silence as I win. So I'm going to gain some martial and some prestige. Outstanding. So we went from 0 to hero, or almost. Trying to get that martial score at least up to 8, but I know that once we take off the war focus here, our martial score is going to dip down a little bit, which is A-OK squared away with me. Maybe we'll get a couple more events to increase that a little further. But we're not really seeing much of anything here. Not even the pirates are doing anything. Like, I'm really surprised that the pirates don't actually just walk their men over here and just raid me, because it would take me a minute just to actually raise my levy, put them on the ships, and actually send them over here. Okay, so what do we got here? Yes. Okay. Small folk. Tradition to do stuff. Lose money. We want to see the realm prosper. Okay, so we've got a child here, another daughter that needs a guardian. So let's go to rank. Well, let's have... I know you're ambitious, but let's go ahead and do it anyways. Okay, what can we do here? We can host a wedding for backup daughter, but we're not going to do that. I don't really care if she has a wedding or not. It's not worth anything to me. The only people that I really give a damn about is my son here, second son here, and of course my first daughter, just in case, worst case scenario here. But since I have 3 viable sons here, she becomes less of a factor. So we're not worried about that. You know what's going to suck is if I get this claim over here, there's still going to be this peasant army, because I'm going to end up declaring war, and then I'm going to have to stomp this peasant army and then have to deal with his army, I'm assuming. And hopefully this battle here isn't going to be too bad, because what I'll probably do is I'll probably land my troops over here. And there is no river crossing. Okay, well that's good. That's promising. So what I'll do is I'll probably land my troops here, make sure they get all of their morale, and then walk over and crush face. Okay, so Marengo here has a chance of becoming stubborn. We don't want him to become stubborn. Alright, so we're going to give it to the end of the year. If we don't get this event here, we're going to call it a day. At least for now. Or we'll call it an episode. We'll say that. Alright, so we have an unmarried heir here who can get married. Somebody gains some stewardship. Okay. So now I should get the option to give them the wedding. All the vassals will be there. So I'll take that back. I'll wait until after this wedding finishes. Let's do it. Wow. Let's just make it nice. Okay, so we bang our love interest, inviting people to the son's wedding. Okay, so looks like my temple vassal is not coming. You bastard. Okay, let's entertain them for the feast. See, this is the issue. You get all that money, and then all of a sudden there's something like this that ends up scooping it all away. That's why I don't want to start throwing feasts and doing the summer fair. The summer fair is a little less money intensive. I should probably be doing that. But money's still a little tight because I need money for claims. I need money for upgrading holding slots and everything. Alright, so they are now sealed in matrimony. Okay, so I become... Wasn't I already buddies with this guy? I'm pretty sure I was. Guess not. But we are now. Yes, friend, plus 100. Okay, a bedding ceremony. Alright, so we get some prestige, a little bit of vassal opinion. And Sonny Boy now is married to my niece. Yikes. Please don't have retarded children. We don't want any inbred children. I know that this is going to be a high likelihood that that's going to actually happen, but I'm really hoping it doesn't. Because then all of their children have a chance of becoming inbred and ugly. But also have a chance of becoming quick. That's going to be very interesting. Okay, so is that my second son? Yes. Oh no, wait. Marengo is my second son. So let's groom him for command. Let's give him a mediocre education. Because if I could turn him into a commander in the future, that'd be pretty great. Okay, so the Isle of Flies now prospers. So one child here, which is this child. Okay, so we want to assign you a guardian. We want somebody with a high martial score, like this man right here, my chief general. Because we absolutely want this kid here to become my General Preferatus. Okay, we get some levy reinforcement rate. Not that we're actually using our troops here. We really are pacifists down here, simply because we have nobody to go war with at the moment. So I think it's still time. You know what? We have a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and say, screw it. Let's have a summer fair. Oh, we can't do it. It's not. What do you mean it's not currently summer? What the hell season is it? Wait, what? It's the middle of July. I wonder if there's a way to actually see the different seasons in the game. That's a little wonky there. Okay, my nephew needs to be educated. Sign a guardian. Let's see if we have any more content people. Content. Alright, let's have Sango here. We need to find you a wife. A would-be wife. How about this quick person here? Let's do that. My third-born son. I think I already have... Yes. Okay. Could throw a feast if I'm not mistaken. That should still be an option. But I don't want to do that because it's 25 gold. Then you get the event pop-up for the food. And then you get another event pop-up for the entertainers. And it just ends up costing a whole bunch of gold that I don't have. Okay, so we actually get some gold. Alright. So Marengo here. The problem with this is 40% chance of becoming ambitious. And we absolutely positively don't want that. But I don't want him to do any of these, or to have any of these other traits. So we're going to kind of roll the dice here. Alright, so he becomes diligent. Thank the heavens for that. We don't want the second son to be ambitious. That's just going to create a lot of problems down the road. Alright, so we managed to religiously flip the Isle of Flies to the God of Harmony. So which means that we can actually take recent conversions of the Isle of Flies to God of Harmony has caused great unrest to the unfaithful parts of your realm. Both noble and peasant alike feel threatened. Yeah, well, tough shit. Alright, there. Jaramogo. We're gonna have you be Marmite. How about that? We're actually... Oh, you know, I probably should have saved... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this attractive bastard child. I think it's the one that I created, actually. So we get even further chances of inbreeding. But I made the mistake of having my nephew married to that one quick child. So we're going to do that. Anyways, so let's see here. You're done doing that. You're done proselytizing. Let us actually start performing some charity down here. It's really good that we actually have flipped this island to our religion. Because I'm assuming now that if I, say, hypothetically, revoke the title from this guy here, and I just did the create a new vassal option, I think he would automatically become my religion, the God of Harmony. Alright, so it looks like my wounded trait went away, and now I have a scar, which will give me more prestige. It's just a little bit, but it helps. Can't actually tell where I'm scarred at. It looks like maybe my lip is busted up a little bit there, but I can't tell if that's actually a scar or if that's just from aging. These portraits, I believe these portraits are taken from like the Ethiopian region in vanilla CK2. Okay, Punk Saharo. You are a decent martial man. So how about this? My 15-year-old daughter can be married to this guy. Sure. let's set it to be matrilineal. Oh, I'm gonna take a big prestige hit if I do that. Sure. All right, so commander. We want the Punxsutawney guy, and Eskender. You don't need to become a commander anymore. We're gonna have Paro here. Okay. Hold a wedding for them. I'm not going to do that. I think my son just had another child. No, they didn't. Somebody else did. Somebody had a child. Was it you? So where are my other holy sites at? So we've got a holy site over here. And it looks like these areas down here are holy sites for us. So it is indeed. So there's an incentive for us later on in the game when we actually have the money for it, is to colonize these areas. Oh, you better convert. Yes. Okay, so he doesn't become a heretic. So anyways, we are incentivized to actually come down here and colonize when we actually have the money and the resources, because these are holy sites for our religion. I'm sure that if I really wanted to, I could possibly religiously flip if I had the ability to, say, conquer in this area and get some prisoners. If we had the ability to raid, I'd just come up here and do it anyways, but if we can come up here and conquer, maybe we can get one of these other religions. Let's actually take a look here. So we've got the Weeping Lady. I don't think I've ever seen that religion before. Okay, so how do you actually pronounce this? Is it Rolor? Rolor? Let's just say Rolor. I think that's probably because it's supposed to have an apostrophe here. Rolor. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So, second son can become honorable here. Yes. We'll have third son. If we get that event pop up for third son, we'll choose the other option to make him ruthless, because he'll be my military right hand. So the night is dark and full of terrors. Yeah, we would like R'hllor as our religion. Or at least something else. I don't know. This Gods of the Summer Isles, or excuse me, the God of Harmony here. It's just not cutting it for me. But that's a long way down the road. Okay, so my grandson. Whose baby are you? Okay, so this is my firstborn daughter's son. Let's have him be good for commands. We'll give him a shitty education because I don't care. Alright, Wargaming has let me do some awesome stuff here so I can get one of these. Let's do light foot leader. Actually, let's take a look. Can we actually take a look at what our troops consist of? I think we actually have to go down to our thingamabobber here. So we actually have more heavy infantry than anything else. So why don't we become a heavy infantry leader? Not that I'm going to be leading my own armies anytime soon, but it might be pertinent to have that. Let's go. Let's go hunting. Because we're getting... Why can't we choose this? Oh wow, because we don't hunt because we're pacifistic. Wow. That's terrible. Okay, so I'll tell you what, Gabe. We are going to go with business, I suppose. Not because I'm trying to improve my my rank here. But there's a chance, or I think this mod has it. There's a chance to get that event where you can go into like foreign lands and befriend somebody and make a bunch of money. Let's see if we actually get it. I don't think we will, because I think once we started going down the dueling tree, we get all those events, and that kind of bars us from getting some of the other ones. Okay, so my lover's been avoiding me. Call her a traitor. Take care of Bizarra and nurse her back to health. Let's try that. Let's try to nurse her to health. Back to health. Okay. Try to talk some sense into my maester here. Looks like he's botched her treatment. So my granddaughter to my one daughter has died a stillborn. Boy, it seems to be a plague that's going to be cursing my family line, is having stillborn births. So anyways, we're going to cut it off after this event. We'll pause it. I'm going to save, and we're going to call it a day for this right now. Maybe we'll get better luck the next time we load up and actually get some claims. If this doesn't work out, I think I'll probably extend it for a few more episodes. And if we're still not seeing much of an action, I'm just going to stop the series and actually try in a different region. Maybe we'll just go with Westeros, or maybe around Lys or something. I haven't decided yet. I'd really like to see this playthrough through, but it's just boring. Like, I'm not getting any claims here, and I don't really want to sit there and bore my audience to death here, watching me fumble through the menus here, hoping to God I get a claim as soon as possible. Okay, according to Missandei, the small folk, I've started to delight in the tradition, so I can lose money and get some more prosperity. Let's not do that, because I keep siphoning money, hemorrhaging money to some extent. So we're going to save here. Okay, everybody, I'm Magicide. Thank you again for joining me. We will probably pick this up another day and get some more episodes in there, and hopefully, praying to the God of Harmony here, we get those goddamn claims. This is terrible. Till next time, I'll see you folks later.